A brand new Pokemon is coming to Pokemon Go in the month of May, and it's already drawing a lot of controversies. And the reason for that is because of how you can get it. And I do think that for what it's worth, this is definitely going to create a stir within the Pokemon Go community. I'm going to be talking about all of this within today's video, so let's get right into it. Alright, what's happening everyone? Jinsula here with a brand new Pokemon Go video. Hope your day is going really well, and yeah, let's get right into it. So, today we're going to be talking about the Crown Clash event. This is going to be an in-game event that will be happening in the month of May, and with this event we're going to see the debut of a brand new Pokemon, which is going to be Kingambit. Now, this is a Pokemon that is actually the evolved form of a Pokemon that already exists in the game. In case you didn't know, B-Sharp actually has an evolution, and it is Kingambit, which was not available up until this point, and we're now finally going to be able to get this Pokemon. However, in order to evolve a B-Sharp into a Kingambit, you will be required to do a whole bunch of raiding, and this already has stirred the pot when it comes to the Pokemon Go community. When it comes to different requirements for evolutions, players often do not like these sort of roadblocks, especially when it involves spending money. So yeah, I do think this is something we do need to discuss, but first and foremost, let me go over all the details for this Crown Clash event. The Crown Clash event is going to be happening on May 10th at 10 o'clock a.m. local time, and it's gonna go until May 18th at 8 o'clock p.m. local time. The featured Pokemon for this event includes Nidoqueen wearing a crown, Nidoking wearing a crown, as well as the brand new Pokemon Kingambit. And something you need to keep in mind is that if you want to get yourself this new Pokemon, it's not going to be a wild spawn or a raid boss. It's going to be available by evolving a B-Sharp after you defeat 15 Dark or Steel type Pokemon in raid battles while it is your buddy. Now, during this event, we're going to see the following wild encounters. You're going to see Slowpoke, Slackoth, Piplup, Combee, Snivy, and Litleo in the wild, and as an uncommon spawn, we will finally be able to get Pawniard in the wild. Now, during this event, Slowpoke, Combee, and Litleo are going to have an increased shiny chance. I really like the fact that Niantic is continuously adding different Pokemon with an increased shiny chance with each event. It definitely adds a little bit of flavor to each of these events. Now, here are going to be the event bonuses during this event. You're going to get double the amount of experience when you evolve Pokemon. You're going to have increased chances at encountering shiny Nidoqueen wearing a crown, shiny Nidoking wearing a crown, shiny Slowpoke, shiny Combee, and shiny Litleo. And then you're going to have a chance at getting King's Rock whenever you catch a Slowpoke. Alright, next up, let's talk about what's going to be spawning in raids. In 1-star raids, we're going to have Sneasel, Clink, and Pawniard, and then in 3-star raids, we're going to have Nidoking wearing a crown, as well as Nidoqueen wearing a crown. This is going to be your way of getting these two costume Pokemon. It's definitely going to be quite unique, so you do not want to miss out on these raids. There's also going to be a collection challenge, which is going to unlock a bonus when you complete it. The bonus is that you're going to get 1 guaranteed Candy XL whenever you evolve Pokemon. This is a very solid bonus and you should not miss out on it. Make sure you complete the collection challenge as soon as possible, because the more time you have with this bonus, the better value you're going to get out of it. And just like with every other in-game event, you're also going to see field research tasks as well as Pokestop showcases themed around the event. You do not want to miss out on those. So yeah, on paper, this is looking to be a pretty decent event. There's a lot of Pokemon that we will be able to get, including Pawniard in the wild. And I do think that it's nice that we are getting a brand new Pokemon. The one thing I will say regarding its evolution requirement is that I don't actually mind it. I actually feel like this is okay for Pokemon Go, because a lot of times when it comes to new Pokemon getting introduced into the game, a lot of players tend to just get it right away, and then they're just completely done with it. I like the idea of them gating it behind different tasks so that you do not just simply get it right away, that there is some effort involved in getting some of these powerful Pokemon. So ultimately, I'm totally fine with them having this evolution requirement. I do understand that a lot of players will see it as kind of like a pay-to-win mechanic, but ultimately you do not need this Pokemon right away. It's not going to be a game changer for you. So yeah, take your time with it. If you want to do a whole bunch of raids right off the bat, spending a whole bunch of premium raid passes in order to get this evolution, by all means go ahead and do so. But if you're going to be someone like me, you're just going to take your time with it and just extend it out as long as you can. Maybe once you get yourself a really good Poniard that is deserving to be evolved to Kingambit, then yeah, you could just take your time, and I think that's totally okay. So yeah, ultimately, I do understand that there's going to be players out there who are going to be not that happy about this evolution requirement, but ultimately I do think that for the most part, this is actually totally okay. So I totally understand that there's going to be players out there who are not going to be happy about this mechanic. They just simply want to jump in and get the Pokédex entry right away. But ultimately, I do think this is totally fine. I do think Niantic needs to add more stuff like this in Pokemon Go, otherwise the game can definitely get quite stale. So yeah, this is just one other thing that we could work towards as Pokemon Go players, and you know, if you're someone who really cares about completing your Pokédex, then it is something you will need to keep in mind. You will need to have a B-Sharp as your buddy, and you will need to complete a whole bunch of raids in order to evolve it into Kingambit. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Let me know your thoughts regarding this brand new Pokemon and the way that you can get it down below. Are you excited about this, or are you someone who is just very unhappy with this decision? Definitely share your thoughts in the comments, and yeah, let's have a great discussion. And thank you so much for making it all the way to the end of this video. If you ended up enjoying it, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if it's your first time here, and don't forget the notification bell as well, so that you could stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. And real quick, let me give a shout out to all of my patrons on Patreon. You make this channel content possible. If you want to support the Jinsula channel, the best way you could do that is going to be by joining my Patreon. If you become a paid Patreon member, I'm going to add you to my Pokemon Go friends list. So that means for stuff like remote raids, the friendship system, opening and sending gifts. If you want to play Pokemon Go with me on the daily, then make sure you go and check out my Patreon. I'll put a link to it in the description below. And if you want to support my channel in a completely different way, you're always welcome to do so by following me on social media. My handle is @Jinsula. I'm on the platforms that you see on screen. Make sure you go over there and give me a follow. And that's going to be it for this video. I'm Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself today, and I'll catch you all later.